Hello, people. I am here. I am live. My webcam is in a really weird position. Such a weird position. Is that okay? Are we good? I feel like I should be a bit closer to my desk. Is that okay? Like that? Is that all right? Are we happy with that? We'll just leave it like that. Okay. Hello, people. Hi, Liam. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Jess. Hi, Sam. Hi, Liam. Cool. Give this live a thumbs up if you haven't already. Smash the subscribe button. I'm pretty sure you're all already subscribed. But if you're new, then subscribe button's down there. And I'm live for the third night this week. It's Wednesday. It's midweek. Don't have any plans for this live stream. We're just going to wing it as always. I am wearing the same top as I was yesterday because I just really like it. And it's brand new. And I feel like whenever I get a brand new piece of clothing, I have to wear it like 50,000 times. So ignore that. And I have a Mackey's Coke, which I'm really happy about. One thing I'm confused about is why they've started like doing these. This one says, I promise to try something different today, which isn't true because I'm not trying anything different. Although, I did go to Sainsbury's earlier and I got some raspberries, which I'm going to try because I've never tried them before. But yeah, you know. So yeah, hi everyone. You look lovely. Thank you, Jess. the like thingy, the like power of makeup in a nice top makes all the difference. I totally battered the FIFA tournament today, Zoe. Did you? Well done. Hi, I had the most possession in the FIFA tournament today. Hi, Joshua. Yeah, that was on my Sprite today. I had Mackey's today as well. I didn't have a Mackey's. I've just got a Mackey's Coke because I got my brother a McFlurry to try and cheer him up. So I was like, I might as well just get a Coke while I'm here. Be rude not to, really, wouldn't it? I had a Chicken Legend Coke and chips. Decent, that. I really want to try. They've brought out like this new chicken burger. It's called Classic Chicken or something like that, and it looks so good. So I really want to try that. Ramsey was scared to give me a game. Hi, Dills. Not scared. Someone's on the worst console in the world. Hi, Sophie. Made funnel cakes using a dark chocolate batter for the first time. Oh, did it go okay? Oh my gosh, I bought these like mini eggs nest cake things. Don't know whether you guys have seen them in the supermarkets, but they look so good. So I'll try those like tomorrow or something. I'm really full up for today, but gonna have to go, but we'll be back on tomorrow hopefully. Okay, bye, Kaylin. We're all on Xbox, and there's always one odd one out, and that's Josh. I had a big mac and fries today. Oh, everyone's been having a Mackey's today, haven't they? Hi, Beverly. I had Domino's pizza. I had a pizza earlier. It was so nice. Hi, Robert. Retiring from football after today, might watch golf. Been a long day with the lads on footy. Liam made a best mate. Yeah, they came out okay. The batter was a lot thicker than what I normally use, but I could still work with it. Oh, that's good. I really want to get back into baking. I just can never be asked to do it. Like, it's so much effort. I never really have time because I'm always just so focused on doing YouTube, and that takes up all of my time. So, you know, but it would be nice to get back into it. And I'm having right now some Poppadom Sensations mango and red chili chutney. That sounds grim, but I hope you're enjoying it. I don't know why I'm very tired today. Me too. I've had like no energy all day. That's a lie. I did earlier. I got really hyper earlier, but now I've just gone like I've gone down to like no energy at all. But you know, we keep moving. And they're all talking about FIFA because why not? Excuse me, they are lovely. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. These glasses are giving me a right headache, not used to them. I'm sure you'll get used to them. Do you have to wear them like all the time or like just when you're looking at a screen or something? I just can't sleep at night. Me too. I'm actually quite surprised last night because I got to sleep at like 3 a.m., which is actually quite early for me because I've been going to sleep at like 5 a.m. recently. So 3 a.m. has been pretty, like, it was pretty good. But yeah, I'm the same. I try and have an early night and then my brain is like, lol, no, no early nights for you. Gaming and driving. Okay. So I guess you don't have to wear them right now. I have to watch TV to fall asleep. See, I'm kind of the same. Like I have to have something on in the background, but have it really quiet. So I just put on like a YouTube playlist of like maybe a TV series that I found or something, or just like random videos, and I'll just put on that playlist, and then I'll just like fall asleep to that. I also have to have my fairy lights on as well. I can't sleep in like the pitch, like dark black either. And I also have to have my fan on as well, even if it's like -2 degrees. I'm still like I have to have my fan on because I can't sleep without it. How have you been today, Zoe? Not too bad, thank you, Robert. How have you been? How has everyone been today? How's your day been? Not too bad, thank you, Jess. How's your day been? I wear my glasses all the time. That girl turned up at my house at 1 a.m. It didn't get to sleep until 7. Jesus Christ, Josh. Well, at least you've had a bit of sleep, so I guess that's a good thing. It has to be pitch black for me to sleep. Fair enough. Hi, out and about. I watch YouTube videos while I get into sleep as well. Yeah, I don't know why. I just can't like sleep in the silence. Like I don't know. I just can't do it. Yeah, it's been okay. I had to care for my nan today. She is in my support bubble. Oh, that's good. Hi, Carmen. I'm okay, thank you. How are you? Why? Oh my god. Snapchat, cooperate. No, I don't want that one. I want red. Thank you. Jesus. We are only one, making that twice as good as any other man. Does matter how good you are you buying tickets for Chav versus Ramsey on FIFA? Maybe. I should get in for free since, you know, you guys wouldn't all be playing FIFA against each other if it wasn't for my live streams. So I reckon that should give me a free pass. I had an allergic reaction last night to something, so I was sneezing, eyes watering, coughing, tickling throat, so I got to sleep at 6 and woke up at 2. Sounds very pleasant. I just need to share. can't speak. Need to share on my socials that I am live because I forgot to do that last night. I don't think it makes any difference at all, but you know, it might. So, where's that picture I saved? There it is. But your love is 3 times better. How could anyone forget? No, I can't be your only one. No, I can't be your only one. It has to be dark and silent for me to sleep. Fair enough. I think that is the case for like most people, but I'm just a weirdo, so I have to have fairy lights on, YouTube on very subtly in the background, and then I can sleep. There we go. Cool. I've been really good, thank you. Feeling very positive and good. Glad you're okay. Oh, that's good, Robert. I'm happy to hear that. Hi, Daz. Silent and dark just feels really awkward and uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable, yes, I do feel like that. Awkward, not really, because I kind of just like I sing all the time, as you just kind of like saw. I'm literally like that all the time, so it's never silent when you're around me. But I don't like being in the dark. Like on my own, especially like when I'm in a hotel or something. I kind of don't mind it because I know that I have to sleep in the dark because I don't really have any form of light that I can switch on because the lights are always way too bright. But when I'm at home, it's like fairy lights have to be on, and YouTube has to be on as well, or like a podcast or something. To be honest, Zoe literally made this FIFA group through her stream, which is why I should get free tickets to the Ramsey versus Chav game. Any pro clubs name suggestions? I don't know. Say the big one is not big. Hi, Cleo. Zoe, how many views do you get on your stories, both accounts? You know what? I don't look at who has viewed my story or not because I don't know. It's not something that like bothers me, and it's not something that I think about. I just post on my story. Whoever is going to see it is going to see it. Like, do you know what I mean? Well, when I put that I have a new video out, 151 people have seen it. So, you know, that's on my theme park account. I don't really post anything on my Sweet Zoe Insta story. What time is the quiz? I'll see how the stream goes, and then we'll just, you know, pop it into the stream at some point. What ride would you go in GeForce? Any suggestions at Drayton Manor? I think a wing coaster would work really well at Drayton Manor. They need like another thrilling coaster, I think, because they have Shockwave, but Shockwave is like fucking awful. So they need another thrilling coaster, and it needs to be a decent coaster. So I think a wing coaster might be really cool for them, or a launch coaster, or an inverted, like anything at this point for Drayton Manor, honestly. Would you ever go on Hangover at Winter Wonderland? I would. It looks really fun. So yeah, I definitely would. Is there a part 4 to the Alton Tower cinematic? As I love them, it bringing back so many good memories. So looking forward to this year. There isn't a part 4, I'm afraid, because I just used like just all of the cinematic shots from my vlogs and I just put them all together. And obviously I've only been doing cinematics since like October, so obviously I didn't have a lot of footage anyway. So there won't be a part 4, but I'm going to try and do more like B-roll footage and stuff, which is basically going to be kind of like cinematics. So I'll try my best and do stuff like that. But I'm glad that you like them though. Wow, I get like 20 to 30 on my theme park account. Yeah, but like no one ever sort of replies to those stories though. Like if I ask a question or if I ask for recommendations, I'll probably get like one person replying and that's it. Out of like 100 people that have seen it, literally one person will reply. But you know, that's why I don't look at how many people have seen it, because then it starts to play in my mind like, oh, why aren't people replying? Why aren't people talking to me and this and that and whatever? So I just don't look at it, and then it won't get to me. So what is the debates now? We're not having any debates. We had enough of those last night. Can you say Howarth is shit? Howarth? Howarth? How? I don't know how you say it. What would you do if you got invited to a media event at Pleasure Beach? I'd pass the fuck out. Like, if you've seen my creator convo episode with Sean from Parksville and my reaction when he came on, that is how I would probably react if I got invited to any media event, because I don't get invited to anything. So any event but Pleasure Beach would be like, oh my god, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna pass out. I would like Flamingo Land to buy G-Force, but I don't think it will happen. It will suit well in the park. So that would be quite cool, but I've never been to Flamingo Land, so I can't judge. And they've also like got the 10 inversion coaster, so I don't think they need a new coaster for a while now. But I think maybe like Water Valley could have G-Force, but they're going down like the family route, so it's like it wouldn't really work anymore. But then again, Drayton Manor is a family park and they still had G-Force, so I don't know. But I think the way that like Water Valley are going, I don't think G-Force would work really well in that park. What's your go-to crisp? It really depends what mood I'm in. Different mood, different day, different crisp. My favourite flavour is salt and vinegar. I do love salt and vinegar crisps. My go-to is probably just French fries. Salt and vinegar French fries are absolutely banging. McCoy's salt and vinegar are really, really, really good. So yeah, I'd probably say French fries or McCoy's. Is it McCoy's? I think that's what it's called, something. I saw the KFC crisp in Sainsbury's for the first time today. Which I don't think I'm gonna like. I'm probably not gonna try them. But yeah, it's interesting how they've like KFC have really done weird things. Like they teamed up with Pizza Hut and now they've teamed up with whatever brand they're doing it with to make crisps. It's just like, but it's good they're getting themselves out there though, I guess. So I'm worried for the Ultimate. I don't think it will reopen. See, I don't think it will either, but I really hope it does because I haven't got the cred and I really want the cred because I feel like it is such an iconic coaster for the UK. So I'm hoping that it doesn't close forever, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did. I'm hoping to go Drayton Manor for the first time this year. It is a really good park. And if you like your flat rides, Drayton Manor is the place to be. But they need another coaster, like so bad. Do you think Splash Canyon will reopen anytime soon at Drayton Manor? No, it's like completely gone. Like they've just got rid of it, I think. So no. Does Van Dyck have a first name? He does. It's what was it? Oh my god, I can't remember. Virgil. Was it Jill? It was something along those lines, I think. Can't remember. Van Dyck Football Club. Everyone has a first name, true. Although I didn't think that Van Dyck. Well, I thought Van Dyck was his full name. His first name was Van and then his second name was Dick, but apparently not. So, have you been to any of the smaller parks at Creds near Fantasy Island, and are any of them worth a visit? I'm visiting this year, hopefully. I've been to Skegness Pleasure Beach, which is actually quite good, and it is worth a visit just to like get the creds and stuff, and just to experience the park. But I think that's it. Just around Fantasy Island, I think the only other rides around the area is Skegness Pleasure Beach, which I've done and I quite enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll get to go next time and I can film on the rides with my GoPro. So hopefully that can happen, but we'll see. Zoe, did you grab a bag of the KFC crisps? No, I didn't, because I feel like I'm not going to like them. So I didn't want to, like, I mean, they're only £1 anyway, so it's not like, you know, wasting a lot of money, but I didn't want to buy them and then not like them and then have to, like, chuck them away or whatever. Zoe, what's your favourite water ride? Stormforce 10 at Drayton Manor. It's so good. Hi, Luke. If Ultimate doesn't reopen, I'll be so annoyed with myself for not getting the credit in time. Me too. Are you going to work back at Gulliver's this year? I am. Sent my application form off and everything, and they've received it, thank God, because my friend went in today to hand in her application form, but I sent mine off in the post. And last year I did the same, like I sent it off in the post, but apparently it never got to them. And they rang me up and they were like, do you want to come back this year because we haven't received your application form? And I was like, yes, please. So I got my friend, when she went in, I got her to double check that they received it, and they have. So I'm just waiting for them to actually reopen now. But yeah, I am, and I'm really excited to go back. Yeah, it's Virgil. Zoe. Okay, thank you. Virgil. I don't know how you say it. Lightwater Valley have confirmed the Ultimate will be SBNO for 2021. Oh yeah, I know that, but like, hopefully it will reopen next season. Dwarf deserves free tickets for remembering his name. Well, there you go. I'm just too good, you know. You need to go on Valhalla when it reopens. You'll love it. Yeah, I think I do. I feel like I'm missing out big time, so I think I just need to bite the bullet and do it. How far do you live from Gulliver's to be able to get to work and back? So I live like 45 minutes away from it. It only takes like 20 minutes on the train, so it's actually quicker to go by train. But my dad normally took me half the time. Kaya would sometimes give me lifts because she works there as well. But yeah, it takes around like half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on traffic, so it's not too far away. I want to work at Alton, but I live like an hour away. An hour isn't too bad at all. It's quite funny because me and both of my brothers, I have 2 older brothers, we all don't work. We all live in Derby, but we don't work in Derby. My eldest brother works in Burton. My other eldest brother works at East Midlands Airport, and then I work in Matlock Bath, which I find quite funny. This nail hasn't been removed, has it? Nope, it's still there. My dream job is to work at Pleasure Beach. See, that was my dream job, but now I'm like, if I actually worked at Pleasure Beach, I don't know whether it would be as special to me anymore. But then again, I would love to like operate Icon and the big one and whatever, so I don't know. Get me on the marketing team for Pleasure Beach, because they need to up their marketing team. I live 45 minutes from the nearest place with a roller coaster. That's not too bad. I'm like the same. Like, Gulliver's is my local park and it's 45 minutes away, so. What has happened to this straw? Isn't Alton Towers like 20 minutes away from Derby? Why not work there? No, it's like 45 minutes away. It's like the same distance as Gulliver's Kingdom. This straw is absolutely wrecked. But Alton Towers is a nightmare to get to on public transport. Whereas Gulliver's is so easy because I can get the bus, I can get the train. I have like options just in case my dad can't take me for whatever reason, there's problems with the car or whatever, in case Kaya can't take me, unless someone can't take me, I have public transport to fall back on, and it's super easy to get to with public transport, whereas Alton Towers just isn't. So that is why I'm not working at Alton Towers. It's like last year in October half term, like my dad couldn't take me just because. And I had to get the train every day, and I was like so thankful that the trains were running and I had them to fall back on. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to have kept working there. So yeah, that is why, and I don't have that with Alton Towers, unfortunately. My nearest theme park is Central Pier. I mean, it's not really a theme park, but okay. I'll go with it. Gulliver's World of Blackpool is my local. Okay. Your brother works at East Midlands Airport. What does he do? Would love to work there. Another dream job. Oh, really? I didn't know that. He works for UPS, so he does like, I don't really know what he does, to be honest. But he I think he just throws boxes into vans and like packs orders and stuff. I think, I'm not really sure, to be honest. But he works for UPS. So I only live a 5-minute drive from Gulliver's Land, about 20 minutes on a bus. That's not too bad, to be fair. Are you going back to Gulliver's this year? I live in Kent, and the nearest two places to me are Dreamland and Dymchurch. Is that how you say it? Dymchurch Amusement Park. I live 90 minutes from Thorpe and Chessie. God, you live quite far away from everything then. I feel really sorry for you. I haven't been to Towers since they... Oh my god, I lost it. There it is. I haven't been to Towers since they opened CBeebies Line. It's like a 3-hour drive for me. That's painful. I meant Gulliver's World or Blackpool is my local. Okay, that makes sense. Working at Towers for the last 2 years was amazing. I can imagine. I feel like it would be so good to work there, but I'm quite happy at Gulliver's. Like, I kind of just like the fact that it is a children's park and I get to work with, families and children and whatever. And Gulliver's has a zip wire and the high ropes course and everything, whereas Alton Towers has nothing like that. And I love working on those. So, I feel happy at Gulliver's right now. Personally, I like the Smiler, but should have closed. Why? There's nothing wrong with the Smiler. I live 4 hours away from Towers, and it took us 7 hours to drive in 2018 because traffic was so shit. That's painful. Hi, Pike on a trike. Hi, Zoe. Hope you're good. I am, thank you. I hope you are too. 2019, I worked in retail, so Towers trading, and then the hotels at the beginning of last year. Then moved over to rides and worked on the smaller, worked on the Smiler and Spinball until close season. The accident, oh, for God's sake, absolute. That is no. That's like, if you wanted to close the Smiler after the accident, that's literally like saying you should take all cars off the road because of the amount of accidents, and there shouldn't, planes shouldn't fly anymore because there's been so many accidents. It's so stupid. And that accident has made it even safer now because they are so aware that it happened. So now it's they obviously don't want it to happen again. So there's more safety procedures in place, and it pisses me off when people say that. I'm sorry. I'm vexed. I'm quite vexed at that comment. But yeah. But that's like saying the big one should close because of the accident that it had years ago. And trying to think of other coasters that have had accidents, but it's quite rare for the UK to actually have any accidents, which obviously is good. That's like saying Drayton Manor should close because of the accident, even though it wasn't their fault. But you know, yeah, it's just shouldn't happen. Diggerland is my closest park. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to work. I mostly work in the Gulliver's Dinosaur and Farm Park. It's just a smaller park right next door to Gulliver's Land. Oh, that's good. I feel very weird watching a conversation about careers when I'm in year 8 and choosing my GCSEs. But it'll like fly by though. Like I found my school years just went super, super quick. You've smashed it there. I can't speak. You've smashed it there, Zoe, with that smiler comment. It's so true though, isn't it? Like you can back me up here, Liam, because I know you love the smiler as well. It's just it's so stupid. Which Gulliver's has the Woody? It's crap that adults can't get the cred, and my local park is Fantasy Island. I want to say Gulliver's World has the cred, but honestly, I really don't know. Well, that made a weird noise. I really this paper straws. I hate these paper straws. Like I know they're good for the environment, but I really don't like them. Oh, where's my metal straw? Oh, my metal straw's downstairs. Mom, if you're watching this live stream, can you please bring me up my metal straw? Thank you. Because this paper straw's wrecked. Totally agree with you, Zoe. The accident got so much media attention. It did. And then after that accident, every single time there was like, you know, Galactica would stop on the lift hill. It would have like an e-stop or something. It got reported to the media and then it was made a really big deal of. And if Oblivion stopped on the lift hill, you know, for safety reasons, it got put in the media and it got portrayed as a really bad thing. And like Alton Towers wasn't a safe park when all of those e-stops are for safety reasons. Yeah, man. Thanks. You're a legend. Thanks. Okay. Accidents happen. You move on and learn from them. If it happens again, you should probably close it. Oh yeah, if it happens more than once, then like definitely, you know, something needs to be done about that because that is not normal or good. And obviously, like, okay, kind of got in the bin. Obviously, like, it is hard for the people who were involved in the accident. Obviously, it's not as easy for them to just move on and forget about it. But you know, at the end of the day, life does go on. So, you know, but yeah, I forgot what my original point was, but oh god, I always struggle getting the metal straw actually in the cup. Get in there, there we go. Lovely stuff. Oh, the Warrington Gulliver's has the cred. Have you been to Rigby Hall Village, though, about 10-15 minutes away from Blackpool? No, I haven't. I've never heard of it, I don't think. Big Dipper has crashed and that's still open. Yeah, true. And the big one. Loads of coasters have actually had accidents and stuff and they're still open. But now they're safer than like ever. So Alton Towers needs to permanently reopen Treetop Adventure. Oh, such a good ride. Like, oh my god. The Smiler is one of the safest rides now, as much as all rides as they put in extra safety measures so it is safe. Yeah, exactly. I want to work in Merlin as an engineer when I'm older. That's really cool. It's like these days it breaks down and the media will claim it that riders was left hanging upside down. Literally, it's so stupid. And they literally have no idea what they're talking about, because to them, if a ride stops or an evac happens or whatever, it's like, it's put into the media as a bad thing. Whereas actually, if you do your research into these coasters and whatever, then you'll know that it was done for safety reasons. So it's like, can you imagine, like, if you're on Big Dipper, the amount of times that stopped on the lift hill because of the other train? Imagine if that got reported every single time to the media. Like, it's so stupid. Like, it's done for safety reasons. Like, it's a good thing that it's stopping. Unless you want these crashes to happen all the time, then fine. Okay, we just won't stop the trains. But it's like, it's for safety reasons. Like, please just do your research before you go and like report shit like this. And it was never like, it was always Alton Towers getting the shit. It was never Pleasure Beach. It was never Flamingo Land. It was always Alton Towers. Millennium is safer than the Smiler. Well. E-stops are for pure safety, and the rides automatically stop as there's so many sensors in the ride itself. Hero has knocked someone out by a step falling off, and that's still open. I swear that it about kills you too. Hi, Emily. They make it sound so bad so they get the clicks and get the money. Yeah, it's such like clickbait. It's ridiculous. I've been on Oblivion when it stopped just before the drop. Most people freaked out. Me and my mum thought it was awesome. Literally, I wouldn't like to be stuck there for too long because it is quite scary being up there, but it would be really cool. It was like at the end of last season, literally the day before the very last day of the season, me, Kaya, Dom, and Josh all got stuck on Galactica's brake run, and we were stuck there for a solid like 10-15 minutes. And I came off and I felt so ill afterwards because we were just hanging down. Like, my neck was hurting, I felt sick, I felt dizzy, I had a headache. Like, I felt fucking dreadful. Did it go to the media? No, because shit like this happens, like, it can't be helped. And it's, oh god, I'm very passionate about stuff like this because it really pisses me off. Icon automatically goes back into the station if it doesn't make it over the first hill. My parents have agreed we can go Engine Landia. I'm so hyped. Oh my god. Please bring me with you. Have you checked your Pleasure Beach Twitter lately? They're now selling Icon footplates. I know, I saw that yesterday. I want one really bad, but they're really expensive. That shot glass you put up on Insta looks ace though. It's really cool, isn't it? I want to start doing more like merch shots like that and have a play around with the editing and stuff. But my friend Abby got me that shot glass just before Christmas. So thank you, Abby, if you're watching. She's probably not. But yeah, she got me that and I'm in love with it. I really want the Infusion shot glass. The Infusion shot glass looks so stunning. And also the big, the Revolution one as well. And the Big Dip one, actually, it looks really cool. My nan is moving to Blackpool, so I get to go to Blackpool every other weekend. Bring me with you, please. You're so lucky. Oh my gosh. My family got stuck on Oblivion at the top bit for 2 hours. Jesus Christ. One of my biggest fears is getting stuck on a vertical lift hill on Smiler, Rage Adventure Island, Sora Thought Park, like whatever. Any vertical lift hills, I'm terrified of getting stuck on them because they're just so horrible. I'm gonna go now. See you soon. Bye, Sam. Thank you for joining. Do they let you ride any of the rides at Gulliver's when you work there? No. I mean, it's a kids park, so they're all kids rides, so I don't really want to ride them anyway. What is my lighting doing tonight? It's not a good, like, thing, or I need a new webcam. Really bad, but the one that everyone has recommended to me is like £60, and I do not have £60, so I'm gonna have to deal with a really shitty quality webcam for the time being, and I'm really sorry. But no, they don't, because number one, we don't have time, and number two, they're all kids rides anyway, and when it gets to the end of the day, like, you just want to go home because you're so tired. I have ridden the zip wire. I rode it on the last day of the season at Gulliver's because it is really fun, and we get to ride them on our training days as well for a while, but apart from that, we don't. I do want to get the log coaster cred though at Gulliver's Kingdom, the one that I work at, because it's the only coaster there, so I just want to get the cred. So I'm hoping that I can get that cred this year. We didn't report the constant Smiler lift stoppages on the final day of the season. Literally, the Smiler kept breaking down, honestly, every like 15 minutes on the last day of the season. Did me and Josh report it? No, because it happens, you know. I've been going to parks lots since 2017, and the whole time I've only ever been stuck once. It was in Vampire Station because they couldn't get the restraints open. Oh god. I don't really get stuck that often, and I don't get to do like evacs and stuff that often. The only evac I've had is on Wallace and Gromit, like years ago. But apart from that, I don't think I've ever had an evac. And I haven't really got stuck on Pleasure Beach Express on opening weekend, which was an absolute disaster. I don't think I've ever stopped on a lift hill. Yes, I have. I've stopped on the big one lift hill, but that's because they were doing a wheel check, not because it like broke down or anything. But yeah, I haven't really had that many stoppages or anything. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god. What did my hair get caught in then? I think my hair just got trapped in the chair. I'd have you bring you get packing. Will do. Have you ever had a rollback on a roller coaster? No, I haven't. Which I'm kind of glad about, because I think I would really freak out if I ever had a rollback on a roller coaster. The vertical lift on Speed at Oakwood is the slowest thing ever, but you'd hate it. Well, it's a good job that I'm not planning on going to Oakwood anytime soon, isn't it? Like, I would like to go to get the creds, but it's really far away for not a lot of rides, so. £60 isn't that bad. It's not, but I don't have £60, so. I got stuck on Galactica on the first ride of the day once. It got stuck about halfway up into the fly position. It was like that for about 15 minutes. Did you find it really painful? Because I did. I felt fucking awful when I came off Galactica, when I got stuck on it on the brake run. The only evac I've had, I think, is Velocity. Hi, NF Attractions. It's on my bucket list to be evacuated off a lift to a roller coaster. Me too. I'd love to get evac'd off, like, I was going to say the big one, but obviously if I'm going on the big one, I want to ride it because I love it. Maybe like Smiler or something I would like to get an evac on. To be fair though, oh no. I did get stuck on the Smiler's brake run on opening weekend last year in July. And we had to get evac'd, but it was in the station. So they couldn't get the restraints open. But I still class it as an evac because we're still an evac, so. Only other time I've had an evac or e-stop was when Jewel broke down in the middle of the cycle and we were stuck in the dark, so just kept shooting up to 100,000. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's also another ride I've been stuck on is Tomb Blaster at Chessington. It was my first time at Chessington, second time on Tomb Blaster, and I got stuck on it. And I was in there for solid 20 minutes, half an hour, and we were just sat in the dark. And they switched all the lights on, which was so cool. The geek inside of me really did like freak out. But yeah, I also got stuck on that as well. And I've been stuck on Alice. But you know, I think I've had a lot more ride breakdowns than I first thought I had. But yeah, I've had to evac Fantasia, Rhombus, and Odyssey before. Oh, I bet Odyssey was interesting to evac. I broke down on Mumbo Jumbo years ago for about 15 minutes. I've evac'd off Big One Lift, Wallace, and Valhalla. Oh, but Valhalla's interesting because surely the whole thing is just full of water. So how do you get off of Valhalla? Touch wood, I've never ever had an evac or breakdown or anything. Oh, it'll come, my friend. It'll come. It's actually quite exciting when it does happen. Do you remember when that person said they fell off the big one on your live last night? No, I'll probably remember it at like 3 a.m. later. But wouldn't it be different? Wouldn't it be a different position on the Galactica lift hill? So I don't think it would hurt as much as the break one. Oh yeah, true, because you're kind of, yeah, that is true. So with the break run, you're obviously just sort of vertical to the ground, whereas if you're on the lift hill, obviously you are just sort of diagonal. So I guess it actually wouldn't be too bad. My legs hurt and it was generally really uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be as comfy as like if you were to get stuck on the Smiler's first lift hill or like Oblivion or something. But yeah, I think the break run would probably be worse, but I don't know. Never had an evac, but I've been stuck on the Oblivion break run in the rain for 15 minutes. Right, I've got to turn it off. I've seen a bit. Oh, I've also had an evac of Revolution as well. Last year when I went on my birthday, we went on Revolution and it moved a tiny bit out of the station. Like it got ready to launch. It launched from, so here's the station. It went like that and then it just stopped. And then we got sort of like rolled back into the station, I guess. And then they had to evac us and we couldn't ride it, which was a true shame. But that was very like that. I think that was the one that kind of got me the most because it was like we were so ready to go and it had launched and then all of a sudden it just stopped and it was like, what's happening type thing. But yeah, that was interesting. Let me put my coat down. Never got an evac, but on Rocking Roller Coaster in Skegness, I got stuck for 20 minutes on every block break. That doesn't sound very fun. There's steps everywhere behind the scenes, all the platforms at the side. Oh, okay. So kind of like River Caves then, a little bit. I've evac'd off Velocity in the last break run on Hero. Did you see Ali Law climb the big one? I have seen videos of it. I think he's crazy. I got a gut instinct that will break down Smiler stops on the break run. Oh, Josh, that was so funny. I was in on Team Blaster, but in the station when a power cut happened. Yeah, I think a similar thing happened to me. And that's why we broke down, because there was some sort of like power outage or something along those lines. If you had the chance to meet 2 of these 3 people and ditch the other one, who would you choose? Options are Amanda Thompson, Ariana Grande, and Parksville. Okay. I I think I would meet Amanda and Ariana and then have to ditch Parksville just because I've spoken to Parksville like on a Creator Convo episode. So it's kind of like I feel like I've already met him, if you get what I mean. Whereas obviously Amanda and Ariana, though, you know, I aspire to be like those two women and they mean everything to me. And no one understands the love that I have for both of those women. So I would definitely have to go for those two. I would pass out, like, if I ever met any of them, but yeah. Meeting him was one of the best days of my life. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that you've actually, like, I knew that you like Ali Law, but I didn't know you ever met him. Oh my gosh, Liam, that's so cool. I had a rollback on Icon once. That sounds fun. Ali Law is great, but being banned from all Merlin attractions must suck. He did 4 massive meetups in 4 different places in the UK. I went to the one in Manchester. Oh, that's so cool. Got stuck on Apocalypse. Oh, that doesn't sound very fun. Yeah, I've met Amanda. It was great. I can imagine. Like, oh, I don't know what I would say to her, but like, wow, like what a moment that would be. She was at RCCGB Blackpool Bash 2019. Decent that. I'm sure I've said this before. I don't think you have, Leah. Met Ollie Murs before when he was in Lincoln. Got a selfie with him. Decent. I always order merch around Christmas in the hope he'll deliver it to my door. I had an evac on Ice Mountain at Fantasy Island from the top and had to go down the stairs. They insisted on giving me a 20 quid arcade credit for the trouble, even after I told them I loved it. When I got stuck on Galactica, we got given free hot drinks for it and water. And that's it. I guess it's not too bad, but we're a bit different to being given a 20 quid arcade voucher. Like, that's so cool. He's banned from doing any madness in the UK until 2024 or 2025. If we're talking about meeting people, I've been on TV and met Susan Coleman, if anyone's ever heard of her. I haven't. Met Pedro, is that how you say it? At Winter Wonderland 2018. Miss Fantasy Island sad times. Oh, Josh. Met Rini last year and Kyle Walker. I feel like the police tried to do Ali Law over. Yeah, but he was like, you know, trespassing all of these places and stuff. So I got evacuated twice from Stealth as it didn't launch, and the announcement kept on playing. They tested it a few times, and then we got a blind launch. Oh god, I hate that so much. I met Shane Ward, the singing person, My Childhood Memories. Oh my gosh, I love Shane Ward. I think he's great. I met Joe Sugg at his book signing. I love Joe Sugg. Shane Ward, that's the taboo shit my mum likes. He was in Coronation Street, so that's why I like him. He's not in it anymore, sadly, but that's why I like him. I've met the Chuckle Brothers 1 year before he died. Oh my gosh, that is an absolute childhood thing for me. I love the Chuckle Brothers. Trespassing is not a thing you can get arrested for. I thought it was. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Hi, Mambo Man. talking about all this Ali Law stuff is giving me flashbacks to when I went to the Christmas event with Jake and Liam and Steve in December. It was December. And we went into the gardens and we ventured out into like the woods and we went really sort of far, almost out of Alton Towers. And then we just started talking about Ali Law. It was giving me like flashbacks to that moment. And I remember being told like all of this. Favorite flavor of J2O? I'm not a massive J2O drinker, but I'll probably say that, is it orange and passion fruit? I think it's that one, but the orange one is my favorite. I like J2O more like in the summertime, like it just feels nice and like fresh. You got arrested for making a cup of tea. Okay. I waited 80 minutes for Dragon's Fury in the fast track queue. Then I sat down on the ride, and the people before told the ride ops that there were bees on the ride, and I had to wait longer. God. Ali climbs stealth, the crazy guy. I know, I've seen that. It's like insane. I love orange impression and passion fruit. It's the best. He climbed top of the tower. Yeah, I've seen that one as well. Liam showed me all these videos when we went to the Christmas event. Snuck into Legoland and hid from guard dogs in a tower. Jesus Christ. He is mental. How does he have the confidence to do that shit? He sneaked into a military base. Jesus Christ. That is really like wow. Crazy. Oh my gosh, it's bloody 10 p.m. already. That is crazy. So we would not even climb stealth without a harness. Well, yeah, because it's dangerous, so you know. And I don't want to get arrested, so. I remember when Millie hit a pigeon and it covered me and my brother in blood feathers. Oh, that's grim. Me drinking a J2O right now. He tried to get into Sandcastle Water Park but didn't get any further than the entrance. Apple and raspberry is my favourite. That is a really nice flavour as well, but I think I just prefer orange and passion fruit. I can't have too much J2O though because it really fucks up my stomach. So, what doesn't fuck up my stomach apart from water? Let's be honest. What is your favourite River Caves scene? I like the one with the starry ceiling, just because of like all the stars on the ceiling. I think it looks really pretty, so I think that's probably my favourite. I'm off now. Love you, miss you. Love you, miss you too, Jess. Do you like Harry Potter? No, I hate Harry Potter. I find it boring. I don't see the hype around it. Like you know when you go to Primark and they have just this whole Harry Potter section and it's like, really, like, what is the need? It's like, I went into Asda today as well and it's like, they just had this whole section of Marvel clothes and it's like, what is the big, and I don't get the hype. But no, I don't like Harry Potter. Going to stick some Goldbridge on. You do that, Josh. If you could ride one coaster continuously for 2 hours, what would it be? Big one. I really want to. I've never just sort of lapped icon, big one, icon, big one. And I really want a day of just doing that. But every time I've been, like the people I'm with don't want to do that because they want to get on like all of the rides and stuff. So if I ever do like a solo trip to Pleasure Beach, I just want a day of doing big one, icon, big one, icon, big one, icon, and just do those because it would be so sick. The Wallace and Gromit track is actually above the Starcloth. I know you can hear Wallace and Gromit when you're going underneath the Starcloth, which I also like as well. Get Zoe to watch Goldbridge. I don't even know what it is. Choose my mood light colour. Just go for white. White's just easy. Yeah, I hate Marvel 2. It's so overrated. Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, people like what they like and whatever, but I just personally don't see the hype. Never been to Pleasure Beach. Oh my gosh, you haven't lived. You're missing out so much. It's got to be a Goldbridge Rage video. Buy the big one for the 4 day to ride it all day. I wish. That'll be very expensive. Where's Steve tonight? I don't know. I don't know where everyone is. Steve isn't here. Kyrie isn't here. I don't know. They're probably tired. Because they both have been working today, so maybe that's why, but I don't know. I last went to Pleasure Beach when I was like 6. You're missing out, man. You need to go back. Hi, Rideflix. Do you like record? I don't know how you say that. I'm really sorry. Big one is overrated. First drop's good. The rest is a bit boring. Yeah, you keep believing that. We're not going to go into a debate. But we all have different opinions. What do you think Pleasure Beach should do with Avalanche to improve it? Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it and put something new there. Are we getting Expedition Theme Park? Probably not. I mean, he didn't come last night, so it's definitely like a one-off thing. But I still can't believe he did that. Like, that's crazy. Do you reckon you could ride the big one all day, even if you sat in the back seats? Definitely. Back row is like my favorite row. I will admit the big one can be quite boring on the front row. But I think from third carriage onwards, it's my baby. I love it so much. Can't wait to get back to Pleasure Beach again. Last time I went was for Icon opening. What do you think of Joyland in Great Yarmouth? I've never been, I don't think. No, I haven't. I've never been. IMC Grand National, I agree with that one. Is it just me who thinks Icon isn't overrated? I don't think it's like overrated in like a bad way. But yeah. If you could oh my gosh, where has it gone? There. If you could add any type of coaster to Fantasy Island, what would it be and why? Good question. I mean, an RMC in the UK would be fabulous. So I think I would get an RMC in there. See, the thing is, Fantasy Island, is very much an amusement park, and it has that sort of fun fair amusement park feel to it. So it's like, wooden coasters is like, I don't think it would work. It would fit in really well at Fantasy Island, but they need a permanent coaster there, like 100%, like another one. And to have an RMC in the UK would be elite. So it'd be great if we could have an RMC. Launch coaster might work really well at Fantasy Island. I think if you maybe had it going through like Odyssey, Millennium and stuff, that could work really cool. You could have the launch going sort of down where the market is. I think that could work really well. Wing coaster, Gerstlauer Eurofighter. Honestly, I think anything at this point for Fantasy Island. Wickerman is overrated. I don't agree. I think Wickerman is underrated. Like, the amount of hate that I saw Wickerman getting at the end of last year was ridiculous, and it really didn't deserve it, so I don't think it's overrated. The drop is amazing, the speed is spectacular, the turnaround is efficient, and the brake run is shit because the ride ended. I agree. That's a really good way of describing it. They need to remove Infusion. It takes up too much space for what it is. No, I don't agree with that at all. I love Infusion. Wickerman is amazing. It is really amazing. I haven't been to Blackpool in 6 to 7 years. Hopefully going September this year. I really hope you get to go because it's such a great park. It's a shame they got rid of the Beast. I never did the Beast. But it is a shame because I feel like it was so iconic for Fantasy Island. Have you seen that short clip of those lads talking about working on the waltzes at Ocean Beach Amusement Park? No, I haven't. Will you be trying to get first train of the big one on opening day? I've had it for the last 3 years, so don't want to break tradition this year. That's really cool. I mean, obviously it would be nice, but if I don't get it, I'm not too fussed. I'm more of I prefer to get the sort of last train of the day type girl. I think having that is such a nice feeling, but first train of the day, I don't put too much pressure on myself to get it. If I get it, then great. If I don't, then it is what it is. Fantasy Island wanted a wing coaster at one point. They should go through with it and they should get one. What event do you prefer at Towers? Scarefest, Oktoberfest, or fireworks, and why? I think my favourite would have to be Scarefest. Just because I feel like Scarefest kind of has everything. Like, it's on for a really good duration of time. Like, it goes on for a few weeks, so that's really good. You get night rides, you get the entertainment, you get the scare mazes, you get the Scarefest merch. Like, I feel like with Scarefest, like, so much goes into it, and you just get a bit of everything with it. So I think my favourite is probably Scarefest, although I do love all three of those events. I'm really hoping that the fireworks event returns this year, but I don't know. I feel like the way things are going, I feel like it's probably not, but you never know. Opinions on drunken rows at Drayton Manor. Did you know about the tilting before you rode? I knew about it, but I forgot about it when I got onto the ride. So when it started tilting, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I think they're really good. They remind me a lot of Oktoberfest. It's like Oktoberfest, the ride. But they're really good and they're really underrated. I think more parks should look into getting a ride like that because they're so good. And it's really unique as well, which I love. 2021 at Pleasure Beach is going to be interesting. I think 2021 is going to be an interesting year. Let's be honest. The way it started out, I don't know. You never know. I feel like you just don't know what to expect anymore. With like Corona and everything. So it's like anything could happen. Beast is a sensitive subject. Missed that ride. That's like me with Frisbee. I missed Frisbee so much. Bonus knowing the ops, so I got longer cycles. All right, Josh. You're odd. Like, good for you. That's really cool, though. That is one thing I do like about some of the Fantasy Island stuff. Like, you can have banter with them, and then if you do sort of have that banter, like, they'll give you longer cycles on some of the rides, like Magic and Techno Jump and stuff, and it's really cool. Do you wish you rode Space Invader? Not really. Like, I've seen it, and it looked okay, but I'm not too bothered about it. I wish I rode Goldmine, because apparently Goldmine was really good, and it was better than Wallace and Gromit. So I do wish that I visited Pleasure Beach before 2014 and that I did ride Goldmine, but oh well, these things happen. I should have been at Pleasure Beach this weekend. That's really sad. Oh my god, my hair keeps getting caught. I think it was a year ago today when I met Ariana and Madame Two Swords. Oh my god, it was. Why have I not posted that on I mean, no one's going to care at all, but why have I not? Right, you know what? I won't do it on Snapchat because no one's going to care on Snapchat. No one ever cares on Snapchat. Insta stories, though. Oh, no, again, no one cares. But just for my satisfaction, scroll. Oh no, I've scrolled way too far back. I met Ariana Grande at Madame Two Swords a year ago today. How sick is that? When I say I met her wax figure, not actually her. But I was in Blackpool 1 year ago today. How sad is that? I think we need to move on to a different topic because I'm. Oh, these photos. So sad. Oh, I look grim. But how is it 1 year? Time just doesn't exist. I swear just time is not a thing. Oh my god. That's so sad. Look at us now. Literally 1 year later and we're in lockdown. Like, how crazy is that, honestly? If Corona has taught you anything, well, taught me anything, I think it's to definitely appreciate just living in the moment and being very grateful for what I already have with me and around me and like people and adventures and everything. Oh, I look fucking grim in these photos. Okay, we won't post those. I'm not going to post that one. No. Okay, we'll just go for that one though. That's fine. Okay, stop being unsociable, Zoe. Put your phone down. But yeah, that's really sad. I've not been to Madame Two Swords since then, I don't think. So yeah, but that's really putting downer on my mood now. In fact, I was actually in Blackpool a year ago today. The fireworks at Towers are second to none. Yeah, they are incredible. Even though I don't really like fireworks because of the noise, they are. The whole display was insane, like with the lasers and the music and like the storyline. Oh, it exceeded all of my expectations. I really wasn't expecting it to be that good. Let's hope no theme parks close. Yeah. I see. I'm really like worried for some of the smaller parks, but I don't know. See, just take each day as it comes. See what happens. Am I the only one that's gutted about Valhalla? Probably. A lot of changes. Be prepared. Oh, that's interesting. I'm looking to get that in a year. Never mind a day. Do you like Disney? If you mean Disney as in like the brand, like yeah, it's okay. If you mean Disney World or like Disneyland or whatever, then like I went to Disneyland Paris when I was like 9 years old, but I can't remember it all. But I'm not, from what I've seen on like videos and pictures, I'm not desperate to go because it looks really boring and really overpriced, and I think I would just get bored because it's just so many like simulation rides and dark rides and stuff. Like there isn't many coasters. I'm such a coaster girl or like thrilling flat ride girl, and Disney doesn't really have any of that. And I think I'll just get really bored, and it's really overpriced for what it is. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Hi, the Stephen at Blackwood. Most anticipated ride at Thought Park that isn't a coaster. Probably Rush. Rush looks really good. It looks quite intense as well. So yeah, I'll probably say that one. If you liked Frisbee, have you tried Black Fly at West Midlands Safari Park? That is a much better Frisbee. I haven't. I've never been to West Midlands Safari Park. I'm hoping to go this year. That is like on my sort of 2021 priorities. But I'm really excited. That is one of the main attractions that I want to try out if I get to go to West Midlands Safari Park. I met the Jonas Brothers. Oh my god, that's so sick. We're theme park fans on YouTube. I've just cut up a salad for my guinea pig tomorrow. What's your opinion on Huss breakdance? I've never been on it. I was going to go on the breakdance on South Pier in Blackpool last year, but it was closed. And then it opened as soon as I was finished on South Pier. But I'm hoping that I get to go on that this year. Funny story, 14 years ago today, I got sent down for 6 months for possession following the raid on the New Monkey in 2006 when I was a little graduate. Okay. I think you would love Big Thunder Mountain. It's such a good coaster. So it doesn't look that special from what I've seen. Like, just doesn't. What make is the breakdance on South Pier in Blackpool? I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I have no idea. Josh said something about a Huss breakdance. Maybe it's the same thing, but I don't know. What would you like to see next at Adventure Island? That's a tough question because I feel like Adventure Island have so many rides, but it is such a small park. They need something small and compact so it can actually fit into the park. Oh, I don't know. I feel like Adventure Island are a really good park and they kind of have a bit of everything, so it's quite tricky. Ow, oh my god, ow, 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 ow. Oh, I keep getting my hair caught in this goddamn nail. You little bastard. Oh, I don't know. That was a really tough question. Maybe another dark ride, I think, might work really well at Fantasy Island because they only really have one dark ride from what I can remember. So, oh no, they have two. They have two. Oh, so maybe a log flume or a water coaster that could work quite well at Fantasy Island. Came off breakdance ill. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like it too much, but I do want to try it just for the experience. And I can film on it with my GoPro, so that'll be really cool to get that footage. Would you like to see my guinea pig? If you do, I'll show you tomorrow. Don't mind. Guinea pigs are guinea pigs, so. But you can do if you want, I don't mind. It's a sobma breakdance. I don't know how you say it. The one at Ocean Beach is a Huss. Guinea pigs don't like interest me. I'd much rather see like a cat or something. Like, I'm such a cat person, so you know I'm obsessed with cats. Ah, sweet. Joshua sending me tea here. Little sneak peeks. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Whoa. They look cool. The one in South Shields is mad. 15 minutes on the metro away from me. From me was ill, so did have a massive burger before going on. Yeah, I can't ride rides just after I've had like food or something. I need to let it like settle on my stomach first. You're welcome, Dwarf. I know what's coming. That is interesting. Do Fantasy Island still have the Starflyer? I love Starflyers. Starflyers is something we need more of in the UK, and Miami Waves. They're so sick. Starflyer at Adventure Island. Just point it out there, you know, could be a concept. Yeah, Starflyer. Okay, I need to get to Fantasy Island. Get me on that Starflyer right now. My Coke's gone a bit flat now. It tastes very nice. What's on the end of the straw? It's just it's like a plasticky thing. It's very satisfying to like chew on and whatever and like have in your mouth, but the rest of it is metal. And there's another one of these at the other end of the straw as well. But it's really satisfying, just like, you know, like I don't know, it just feels really nice. I go on Starflyer with you if you go on Odyssey. I will go on Odyssey. I will give it another go. But I don't even mind going on Starflyer by myself. Like, I love Starflyers, so. But I will. Oh yeah, Josh, you're scared of heights. So yeah, I need to get you on Starflyer. So yeah. Deal. That exact Starflyer goes to Winter Wonderland. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Hi, PT Vlogs. Oh my god. Hello, I'm only here for 5 minutes. Just saw you alive. That's okay. Hi. My lives aren't as good as yours, so please don't have high expectations. I literally just read out the comments and chat shit, honest to God. But hello. Hi. Can't believe you're here. Wow. Hi. Did you warm up after your live stream? Because I could literally feel the cold coming through my screen and I felt so sorry for you. So please let me know that you were okay after that live stream. I was madly concerned, but hi. Oh my God, we've had really like big people come onto my live streams. Like every night, like Monday we had Expedition Theme Park. Last night we had Kip. And tonight we have PT Vlogs. How sick is that? Blackpool Pleasure Beach should have a Miami Wave. They should. It would work so well. Like, so well. And a Starflyer would work really well at Pleasure Beach because it's like, they could have it really high up. So I think it would be sick. If you like Miami Waves, you'll probably like Quantum at Thought Park. Yeah, maybe. I don't really know a lot about the flat rides at Thought Park. I only have sort of seen and heard of like all the roller coasters and shiz. Didn't think the Starflyer was anything special at Fantasy Island. Probably not, but we have to try these Starflyers out. So lives are lives. That is very true. It was freezing. Yeah, I saw. Proves your channel's growing. I won't go that far. I'm still feel like I'm sort of all these amazing bigger channels like over here, and then I'm just sort of like left in my own little corner over here. But that's fine, you know. It is what it is. I'm not that big. We're almost at fucking 5K, man. Like that's quite big. And to me, you are, because I love your channel. So, and you're like a big inspiration. So it's like, oh my god. Pleasure Beach don't really go down the traveling ride route. That is true. I don't want them to go down the traveling ride route. Like if they were going to get a Miami Wave or a Starflyer or anything like that, I'd want it to be. I can't. You guys know I can't say this word. Permanent. Yeah, that word. I loved the Easter egg on your Insta. I know, literally. Oh, I'm not going to get it out, but I had a Maltesers Easter egg. I bought a new one today, so hopefully that one won't be bloody smashed to pieces. I opened my Maltesers Easter egg last night. The whole egg was just demolished, and it was smashed into tiny little pieces, and it was like half of it had just gone missing. And I hadn't done that, like, you know, I wasn't throwing the box around, or like I didn't smash the Easter egg myself. I opened the wrapper for the Easter egg and it was just smashed into tiny little pieces. I mean, it's only chocolates, like obviously it's still fine, but still, it's not what I wanted from my £1 Easter egg. You know, a pound is a pound at the end of the day. That could literally be the difference between me getting a new camera or not, you know? So, like, you know, it really, like, I was not happy with that. Like, Karen mode activated. And I got it from Tesco. So I tagged Tesco, I tagged Maltesers. They haven't said anything about it, so you know, it's whatever. I mean, it's only a pass, like it's fine. It's not the biggest deal in the world. But it just really pissed me off. So it was like, it's really satisfying breaking into an Easter egg yourself. But when someone's done it for you, it doesn't hit the same. So I was very vexed about that. But you know, we carry on moving. What's your favourite Easter egg? I've seen this mini eggs one in Tesco, and it's like the mini egg chocolate bars. Oh shit, dropping my chocolate everywhere. It's like this, but it's a full-on Easter egg. I mean, it's like £12, so it's a ridiculous price just for an Easter egg. But this is amazing. So I think this in an Easter egg would be exquisite. And I really, really, really want that Easter egg when it comes to Easter time. So I'm probably going to have to say that one, but I do love the Maltesers Easter eggs. I think they really do hit different. It won't be long now until we're all back. What have you been talking about? I hope it's not too long. Lockdown is really doing me over now. Like, I'm really fed up with lockdown. What have we been talking about? What have we been talking about tonight? Just a load of different things. Fantasy Island. Now you've asked the question, my mind's just gone like my mind's gone really blank. We've just been talking about Ali Law, been talking about him. Been talking about jobs and working at Gulliver's again, working on towers. Been talking about ride breakdowns. Been talking about the Smiler incident and how it got like all, you know, like all the media attention so much, and then Alton Towers after that was just so bashed in the media, and like how every ride breakdown was like reported and it was like made out to be a really bad thing when ride breakdowns aren't always a bad thing. Yeah, that's about it really, I think. Get another advent calendar, Josh. They don't know whether you're aware, but they're not selling advent calendars at the moment in the supermarkets. It's all Easter eggs now. This is my third. I have my third Easter egg for this year. It's another Maltesers one because I don't want this one to be smashed. But I mean, it's lockdown, so I'm allowed. Okay, that's what I keep telling myself every time I've been eating too much chocolate. I'm like, it's lockdown. It's fine. I'll just lose the weight when I go back to work. It's fine. Have you seen the Starflyer video a few days ago where the Starflyer in China, there's a POV, then it breaks and they're all injured? No, I haven't seen that. Hi, Tom's Vlogs. I want a mini egg Easter egg. They look sick, don't they? And they have Smarties ones as well. Oh, they look incredible. Oh, Fantasy Island, bring back the Beast. Yeah, we were talking about that. I feel like the Beast, I never rode it, and I don't really want to ride it, to be honest. But I think the Beast was so iconic for Fantasy Islands. It's really sad that they got rid of it. Amazing how much everyone wants the Beast back. Yeah. Josh, maybe you should report back to everyone that you know at Fantasy Island and see if they're going to do anything about it. Back to the one, Stuart. Hello. How are you doing, little bro? Beast is the best of its type and the only one that runs its cycle. It looks so impressive off-ride, especially at nighttime. Like, it looks sick. But yeah, I feel like they should definitely bring it back because obviously it's in very high demand to be brought back. Amazing Confusion was my favorite flat ride. It was really unique. I never went on it, unfortunately. But again, it did look really cool. Beast is the best top scan on the planet. Washing up, yeah. What's new, Stuart? It's Fantasy Island worth going to. It definitely is. I feel like it's a park that you only visit once or twice a year. But it is really good and it is worth going to get the creds. Millennium is amazing. I love Millennium. It is honestly one of, if not the smoothest coasters you'll ever ride. Like, Millennium is so good and it's so underrated, which is really sad. But yeah, Fantasy Island is worth visiting. They do have some really good rides there. Wow, Amazing Confusion. Now that's a ride. They held it upside down once and turned the lights off. That was back in like 2004. Oh my gosh. I think I would have like been sick or like come off with a really big headache. That doesn't sound very nice at all. I mean, it looks like it would look great. It sounds like it would look great, but actually experiencing it, oh no, I wouldn't like to do that. Never say never to the Beast returning. Oh, spilling the Mackey's Coke, Joshua. Have you ever been on Ice Jet? No, I haven't. How many creds do they have? They have Millennium, Odyssey, Rhombus Rocket. They used to have Ice Mountain, but that's going somewhere else for this year. And then they have Jellikins, but that's just a kiddie coaster. So the two main creds are Millennium and Odyssey, and Rhombus Rocket. The nights when Beast had smoked machines was class. I've seen that, and it looks so sick. Hi, the Coaster Scorpion. Cool. If you haven't already, please give this stream a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I would love to get to 1.5k subscribers. It's never going to happen. But I would like to get there one day. So if you're new, please subscribe. Give the stream a thumbs up. Can we get to 20 thumbs up? Oh, we've got 21. Perfect. Lovely. Thanks, guys. Got to go now. Sorry, it's nice to see you. Thank you for coming. That means so much to me. And yeah, I hope you're okay. Take care of yourself. I look forward to your next live stream. And yeah, bye. God, that was crazy. Oh my God. How far are you off? Oh my gosh, but bloody hell, 27 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Last time I was like 16 people away, but I've probably lost subscribers since then, so. Yep, lost a subscriber. I'm around 17 people away. Yeah, let's go to 1.5. Never gonna happen. Subscribe. Cheers, mate. Love that. showed you on the story. Thank you. You get there. Doesn't feel like it. But oh well, we move. See, I really want to chuck this Mackey's Coke away now. But I can't just throw it in my bin because I have no metal straw. And also I need to put this metal straw like in the sink or something. So the only trouble about having a metal straw is you have to sort of can't just throw the Mackey's Coke in the bin. So I just, I just leave it there. It's fine. It's not like an inconvenience or anything, so it's fine. Ariana Grande or theme parks? You've really done me over with that question. I don't know, because they've both like saved my life in very different ways. Probably theme parks, just because that is what I live for, and that's why I'm alive. So probably theme parks. But then Ariana Grande music does play at some theme parks, so I can have the two mixed in with each other. Oh, Liam, thank you. $1.99 closer to getting a new camera. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. I should be paying you for being my moderator. Just because you really passed the test last night, and you've shown up, which is more than what Steve's done. So I'm joking. I don't mind, but yeah. Thank you. Why does SLCs get so much hate? I know. Like, SLCs are incredible. Like, please, I beg, can we have more love for SLCs? And what time are you staying until tonight, Zoe? I have no idea. Until this gets absolutely dead and literally no one wants to comment anymore. That's when I'll end it. How much was your iPhone 12 Pro Max? Mine was $800 for the 12 mini. I'm on a contract. So I can't remember how much it is per month. I mean, I'm not paying for it. So, it's around £40 a month, I think. It's not actually too expensive. For saying it's like the latest iPhone, it's really I got it on a Black Friday deal, so I got it for really cheap. So I'm really happy with that. Hello, Cleo. What camera are you saving up for? I am saving up for this one. Let me just get it up. I think it's called like the Canon EOS M5 or something like that. I sent the links myself ages ago, so I'm just trying to find that one. I send so many links to myself because I'm like, if I ever do get the chance to buy any of this, I can find the exact one. But Facebook isn't loading. Would just be easier for me to type it into Google? Probably so. Canon EOS M50 is the one I want. And it is £750 from Argos. But that also includes a microphone, a tripod, a lens, a memory card. Has everything. So it's actually. Oh, I can't send the link because it's too many characters. But yeah, Canon EOS M50 vlogger kit from Argos is what I'm saying. Now I have to rub out all of these characters. There we go. I'm at work Friday and Saturday night, so could be a bit late to those ones. Okay, that's fine. Hello guys, what's wrong with SLCs? I hate croc drop. It looks boring. Nothing is wrong with SLCs. They're so great. And I think it's a bit like you shouldn't judge croc drop yet because you haven't seen it to its full potential. So yeah, I think I don't think it's a bit wrong of you to say that you hate a ride when it's not even opened yet. But, you know, again, it's an opinion thing. We all have different opinions, so like it's whatever. But it does look boring because it is a family drop tower because Chessington is a family theme park. But the whole thing looks good, like the theming and everything. But I think the actual ride experience is going to be very tame. SLCs are the second most painful coasters ever, being Zamperla Velez. Jake appears and shouts, "It's a perfect illusion." Mm-hmm. How can you hate Croc Drop when you haven't ridden it? It costs £1,099 full for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. God, so expensive. I don't like the hype around it. It's just a family drop tower. Well, yeah, but it's a brand new attraction, so obviously it's going to get a lot of hype. You could have said I don't like the look of it. Hate is a very strong word. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Infusion is the second worst ride. Oh, guys, come on. Like, Infusion's great. Okay. My 12 mini is like £36 per month. I got it on Black Friday as well. What was your first upside down ride? It was Rage at Fantasy Island. So that coaster holds a very special place in my heart. But yeah, it was Rage Fantasy Island. I miss Adventure Island. Did I just say Fantasy Island? I meant Adventure Island. I miss Adventure Island so much. I haven't been in almost like 4 years, which is crazy because it feels like the last time I went was. Oh no, that's a lie. I've literally just lied to myself. I went in 2019. It feels like so much longer ago since the last time I went. But yeah, anyways, I do miss Adventure Island a lot. I really want to go back. Lincoln bottled the semi-final of today's O, being an emotional day. Josh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It has actually been an emotional day. I'm not going to say it on the live stream, but from what I told you, Josh and Liam, it's been a very sad day. I'm nervous to ride a fast spinning fair ride. Like, how do I overcome the fear of vomiting from spinning too much? It's been a huge problem since I started going to Dreamland Margate. That's a difficult one because it's something that you can't really control. Maybe just like close your eyes when the spinning starts, or just try and focus on something whilst you're spinning and try and keep your head in that place. That's a really tricky one because it's something that you can't really control. But maybe just close your eyes when you're spinning, and don't open your eyes until give it like 2 minutes after the spinning has stopped, and then yeah, I don't know. It's quite a tricky one. Stop the Hate Infusion is amazing. I love it. My first inverting coaster was a Gerstlauer Eurofighter. I went on a speed and it was all right, not great though. Have you ever been to Pleasureland in Southport? No, I haven't. It's got beautiful theming though. Yeah, I agree. Infusion is awful, the worst invert I've been on. It needs to be replaced with an RMC Raptor. No, it does not. Does it? Fuck. Absolutely not happening. No way. Have you been on Axis? Yeah, it's one of my favorite flat rides. No, I haven't. It just looks so sick. And now I've been on Maelstrom. I really want to go on Axis. I feel like I'm ready for Axis now. I feel like the time just wasn't right for me to go on it when I went in 2019. Like I was just way too scared. I didn't want to force myself into it. But now I've been on Maelstrom, I feel like I've now built myself up to do those sort of rides. So next time I go to Adventure Island, if Axis is still there, I'll do it because it looks so sick. Infusion looks banging. It is. It's Josh. I think because you like Odyssey, I think you'll like Infusion. So I'm excited for you to experience Pleasure Beach, Josh. I think you'll really like it. I love RMC Raptors, but no, an RMC going over the water will be shy. Yeah, be a bit like weird. I don't think it would work well together. Why do I laugh every time you say Maelstrom? Yeah. It's because you can't say it properly, Josh. That's why. It's like I can't say the word. What word does everyone? Does anyone like have a specific word that they really struggle to say? I think I just kind of struggle just sometimes just speaking because I think I have like I don't want to say it on camera, but I think I have something that I want to get like tested for. But I've just like there's been so many times in my videos I've just had to cut stuff out because it's like I've stumbled on my words so many times and I feel like I just can't speak properly a lot of the time. And I think it's because of the thing, but I really struggle to say the word permanent. Permanent, I think is how you say it. And I also struggle to say cluttery. You know, like knives and forks and stuff. I struggle to say that word as well. Infusion used to be at Pleasure Land Southwards. It was called Tizer. It wasn't called. It was called Traumatizer, and it used to be red. You can sometimes see the red coming through the blue, and you're like, yeah, that needs a repaint. Thanks. I will try and brave up for some KMG Fair ride machines now. Yeah, I think you will be okay. You just need to sort of, I think just try it, give it a go. If you don't like it, you never have to ride it ever again. We got to 30 likes. Thank you guys so much. I can't say specific. Yeah, I used to struggle saying it, but I think I've got better at it now. I thought it was called Mindbender. No, it was called Traumatizer. Can't really talk about getting scared by stuff. I mean, I went on Formula Rossa, the fastest in the world, when I was Jesus Christ. When you were 9. I was scared to do Jellicans at Fantasy Island when I was 9. Like, wow. That deserves a round of applause. Like, fucking hell, that's crazy. Ah, Joshua the 30th. Thank you. Oh, I'm sick as well. Honestly, I don't have a brain inside me, I swear. Yeah, my parents forced me on Secret when I was 8. I was crying so bad, but I should do it somehow. God, that's crazy. I struggle remembering the name of Hagrid's magical creatures motorbike. Jesus, that is a long name. Like, oh my god. Also, does anyone know if I save a TikTok, does the account tell them who saved it? I don't think it does. Where's the IDK at? Honestly, no idea. They all have lives, is where they're at. They're living their own lives. Oh, Liam's still here. Okay, we got like half of the IDK crew here, so. My first upside down ride was when I was 6. Fucking hell. You're a right thrill seeker, aren't you? Jesus Christ, that's like amazing. What was everyone's first upside down ride? That's the question. If a ride goes from Alton Towers, which one do you think it would be? Oh, interesting. Probably Rita or 13. I would like it to be Nemesis, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm probably going to say 13. Just because I do, as much as I do like 13, I do feel like it's had its day now. And it kind of deserves a bit of an upgrade. So I think 13. I was 10 when I first did a full marathon of Alton Towers. Zoe, I have something to show you. Okay. Oh yes, Revolution is so good. That's decent, that, for a first upside down ride. Nemesis Inferno. Never be scared of stuff. Fair enough. I wish I was like that when I was a kid. I only did my first upside down ride when I was 16. So I used to be so scared of everything. But now, like, it's crazy because now I will do anything. Like, I'm really not. The only thing I'm really scared of is launch coasters. Like, that's about it. Rock and Roller Coaster. That's a good one to that's a good first upside down ride. I was 7 when I first went on an upside down ride, but I was a tall kid. I went on Speed No Limits. Decent, that. Got a feeling they'll get rid of Galactica, but I hope they don't. I really hope they don't either. My first upside down ride was Millennium. My first upside down ride was Freak Out, but unfortunately panicked as soon as I sat on the seat and they took me off because I was going to faint. So that was a wristband there. I think you're right, 13 I think will go first, but would not be surprised if we see Spinball or Galactica go. Yeah, I agree. Pepsi Cola Loop at Real was my first upside down. First upside down ride was Busch Gardens in 99. That's so cool. It was in 2014. It was either, how do you say that? As I don't know, or Python. We do. I just chucked myself on not knowing what the fuck was going on. That's the best way to do it, honestly. The best way to get over your fear of upside down rides or just any ride is to just do it and do it spontaneously. Do it without thinking about it. Like, I was fucking petrified when I first did Rage, but I think I was just craving more thrill because I kind of just got bored of doing the same sort of kiddie family rides all the time. So I was like, I just want to go on an upside down coaster. So I'm so thankful that, I mean, it was my brother that like dragged me on it. And I'm so thankful that he did, because now it's led me to do all of these other amazing coasters. But yeah, see, I wasn't planning on doing Rage. I wasn't planning on doing an upside down ride on that day. And I just did it spontaneously, and it's the best thing I've ever done. So my first upside down ride was in 2011. That's not a bad one to start off on. Choo Choo, we do love Choo Choo. I hope to make an RMC hybrid out of the back of the Galactica car park. That would be quite cool. First upside down ride was Revolution in 2016. If you do not say choo choo on that ride, you actually like literally like criminal behavior, and you have to say it with like a lot of passion as well. Like, you can't just be like, you can't say it quietly, and you can't say it in like a really monotone voice. Like, you have to be fully, if you're gonna do the choo choo, you gotta really go for it. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, don't get scared on anything. It's great. I mean, Hurricane Condor was a bit freaky. It's like Apocalypse, but 300 foot tall instead of 200 foot. Yeah, and that's the one that, is that the one that, oh wait, Hurricane Condor. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. But there is a drop tower where it's like, is it, oh, what is it? is it Falcon's Fury? Is that what it's called? But it's one in America, and it's a drop tower. And when you get to the top, you tilt down, kind of like into Galactica's position, I think it is, and then you drop down like that, and it looks crazy. Mine was a booster, not bad. No, you have to say choo choo. Yeah, you have to like, extend it like. As Osiris. That's how you say it. Choo choo 3-lap special is the best. Oh my gosh, yes. I used to get a 3-lap special quite a lot at the in around like September time, and then ever since then I haven't got a 3-lap special. But 3-lap specials feel so cool. Like they feel special. My first upside down flat ride was a rock and roll. First upside down coaster was Super Duper Looper Hershey Park in Pennsylvania. That looks sick. That sounds really cool as well. Hershey Park looks like a really good park. Can't remember my first upside down coaster. I could never forget my first upside down coaster because it means so much to me that I did it. Mine Train has a good kick to it when you get to the tunnel. Yeah, it actually does. I actually quite like Runaway Mine Train. Have you seen Carter's Steam Fair? I have. It looks really cool. I do want to get to more fun fairs this year. Don't you fly on Hurricane Condor? Don't think so. The only thing that scares me about coasters is restraints. If they come loose and I fall out, that's not going to happen at all, Evan. Like, it's really not. I mean, the lap bars on Formula Rossa are pretty small and make you feel like you're not held in. Brilliant. That's going to be great for a small person like me. I agree, Josh. There is definitely some force when you hit the tunnel in the mine train. I just want a 4D coaster in next sector. That would be amazing. Me too. It works so well. It'll fit in with the theme really well as well. Yeah, it is called Falcon's Fury. I thought it was. Mine Train is so underrated. It actually is. Yeah, I feel like I don't ride it enough when I go to Alton Towers, but I think I need to make more of an effort to actually go and ride it more because it is really good. Here's an interesting one. What got you into theme parks? So I need to pee quite bad, so I might end the stream. I was gonna say 11, but it was 10:59. But soon. So I've just been going to theme parks my whole entire life. My parents always used to take my brothers out to theme parks and stuff. And then obviously when I came along, they just sort of kept up the tradition. And when I was a kid, I used to, me and my dad and my brother and my mum, it was sometimes my mum, sometimes with my nan as well. Every single Saturday, it was always tradition to go out somewhere, and it was either going to be to a theme park or it was going to be to a city centre or something. But if we were going to go to a theme park, we were always going to go to Twin Lakes or Fantasy Island or American Adventure, or we'd try somewhere new, Gulliver's Kingdom, Gulliver's Land, wherever. And yeah, I guess I've just always grown up with theme parks. And they've just never really left me, and I've always kind of enjoyed them, and there's always been something there about them for me. And I went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach in 2014 because my brother had went in 2013, and he was like, oh my god, it's amazing, you'll love it so much. So I persuaded my parents to take me, and we went in 2014 on the 28th of May, so the big one's birthday, which I still can't believe. And I just fell in love with the place, and I was like, oh my god, I just want to come here all the time, and I want to work here one day, I want to live here one day, I want to just be in this magical place all the time. And then that kind of got me hooked on other theme parks as well. And I don't know, I guess there was just something there. Like I just this like happiness that I haven't oh my god, my I just felt this happiness that I had never felt anywhere else. And even though I was too scared to go on the big rides, I still enjoyed myself and I still had a really good time and I loved it so much. So yeah, that is how I got into it basically. And I first went on the big one in 2015 on the opening weekend of Pleasure Beach. And then I didn't do any of the sort of big coasters until like 2016. So on my birthday, I got over my fear of like Big Dipper and Grand National and all of those. Then I did Rage as my first upside down ride. Got over my fear of that. And then I think, I don't know, just over the years, I've just like really grown and got more confident with rides. And I'll just like now I'll just do absolutely anything. Whereas I used to be a proper like wimp. But I feel like you don't need to do like all of the thrill rides and all of the upside down coasters to have a good time at a theme. Like obviously that does add to a theme, like does add to your day and it adds to the enjoyment. But just because you may not want to ride those rides doesn't make you any less of an enthusiast. It doesn't mean that you can't enjoy theme parks. Like I still had an amazing time. So yeah, and you'll get there one day. It's just growth and confidence and getting encouragement from other people as well. And yeah, theme parks are just my life, and it's the only reason that I'm still here. So I have a lot to thank theme parks for, and I'm very grateful that they exist and they are in my life. I'm sorry, I really like went off then. Is theme parks. I'm passionate about it, so I'm sorry that I really went off on tangent there. But okay. Opinions on Central Pier. Is it better than South Pier? No, I prefer South Pier. South Pier is so much better. Will you be doing any more scare events this year? I hope so. I feel like Scarefest really got me hooked on wanting to do more scare events. So I really hope that I do. I want to do. Oh, what is it called? Do you know the one at Twin Lakes that they do? Scream theme park or the Twin Lakes event. I want to do that. I want to do Thought Park Fright Nights. Yeah, I want to do quite a few. Yes, Rapids is so sick. Like when you go on Rapids with your mates, it's such a laugh. Like, oh my god, it's so much fun. Mine Train is now the oldest coaster at Alton Towers. That's crazy. I went on the classic Caterpillar coaster at Wristband Fun Park in Margate after the second time going round. When he was on the lift hill, we heard a loud bang on it and everyone was like, what the fuck? What's your highest score on Jewel? Probably like 900, just because I don't use the guns. I find them really heavy. They really ache my hands. I don't like Jewel as a ride. I want Jewel to go. I really don't like Jewel. How was American Adventure? I never went. I don't really remember much of it. But it was a really good theme park. It was a lot of fun. Have you ever met anyone famous? No, I haven't. Did you do the Vekoma boomerang? I've done it at Pleasurewood Hills. I've been to Blackpool 16 times. No, I don't think I have. I've done the boomerang at Drayton Manor. What's it called? Accelerator. I've done Accelerator at Drayton Manor. I've done What's the one at Portman's Park called? Velociraptor, I think. I've done those, but I haven't done an upside down boomerang coaster. Never been to Blackpool. Josh, you'll go this year. I'll make sure of it. Hashtag deep channels though. Yeah, I can get really deep when I want to. Would you ever do Fear Island? I think so. I've heard really good things about it, so I'd definitely be up for it. Extreme Scream Park. Yeah, that's what it's called. I wonder if anyone else noticed the bang on the Smiler vertical, literally. I reckon they would, because it is quite loud. Have you been sick on a ride or after it? I don't think I have. I've come off rides feeling sick, but I've never actually thrown up at a theme park or anything, from what I can remember. I mean, I probably did when I was like a kid, but sort of ever since I've been visiting Pleasure Beach, no, I haven't. Right, I'll head off for the night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Cleo. See you tomorrow. You're definitely going to Blackpool this year, Josh. Got to meet me. Oh, you two are going to get on so well. I can't wait for the day that you both meet. We're definitely going to make it happen. Zoe will live the doom. I will. Oh, it's going to be so good. A lot of our trips are going to be so good this year, honestly. I'm so excited. Right, I'm going to piss myself in a minute. So I'm going to end the stream here. If anyone needs help planning, just DM me. Will do, Cleo. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Smash the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. And oh, hang on, Seaquarium or Seaquarium. Seaquarium is legendary. It's such a good dark ride. But yeah. Right. Dwarf, Chav, and Ramsey. Oh, the best trio to ever exist. Let's be real. So we need to get Liam to Fantasy Island, and we need to get Josh to Blackpool, and we need to get me to Thorpe. We'll make it happen. Right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. Be there if you can, obviously. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Be great. I'm only a message away if anyone ever needs anyone. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.